My name is Sarah. I'm 29 now, but the scars from my teenage years still feel fresh. When I turned 18, I thought I was finally stepping into adulthood with my parents' support. Instead, I got a harsh lesson in reality. On my 18th birthday, my dad sat me down and said, "Sarah, you're an adult now. You can't just live here for free. It's time you figured things out on your own." I laughed nervously, thinking he was joking. But the next morning, my mom handed me a trash bag filled with my clothes and said, "Your father's serious. You need to move out." Just like that, I was homeless. No savings, no college plan, no safety net. My friends went off to universities while I worked 3 part-time jobs just to afford rent for a tiny room in a rundown apartment. I cried most nights. Not just because of the struggle, but because of the betrayal. I wasn't a bad kid. I didn't get into trouble. I just wasn't the golden child they wanted, but I was determined to survive. Over the years, I worked my way up. Started as a waitress, then got into real estate, and eventually launched my own property business. I hustled harder than anyone I knew. I saved every penny, made smart investments, and slowly turned my life around. By 27, I owned a beautiful mansion with 6 bedrooms, a pool, and a view that still takes my breath away every morning. It was more than just a house. It was proof that I had built something from nothing. Then came the phone call. It was my mom. Her voice was shaky. "Sarah, things have been tough lately. Your father and I are struggling with money. We're thinking of selling our house. Could we maybe stay with you? Just until things get better." I felt a chill run through me. The same people who kicked me out at 18 were now asking to move into my mansion. I asked, "Why me?" "You made it clear I wasn't welcome in your home when I needed you most," she sighed. "Oh, honey, that was so long ago. We just thought it was time for you to grow up. Look how well you turned out. Clearly we did the right thing." The right thing? Throwing your daughter out with nothing and no plan? When I told them I wasn't comfortable with them moving in, my dad got on the phone. His voice was full of anger. "Sarah, after everything we did for you, you're really going to turn your back on us? You wouldn't even have this mansion if it weren't for our tough love." I nearly laughed. Tough love? That wasn't tough love, it was abandonment. For years, I built myself from the ground up, without a cent or ounce of support from them. Now, because they mismanaged their money, they suddenly wanted to enjoy the luxury of my hard work. I told them no, firmly. "You kicked me out when I was most vulnerable. I won't let you walk into my life now and reap the benefits of everything I built on my own. This mansion is mine. My success is mine, and you don't get to claim a piece of it." There was silence on the other end. Then my mom said coldly, "If that's how you feel, don't expect us to be around anymore." And you know what? That's fine, because for the first time in my life, I'm finally choosing myself over their approval. I don't regret shutting that door. If they couldn't stand beside me when I was broken, they don't deserve to sit beside me now that I'm strong.